we'll really work those ailerons and rudders to work the crosswind. Sometimes with a really big crosswind, you might not want to have full flaps. That would be because by putting all of our flaps in, that makes the surface area of our wing larger, so that's just a larger area for the wind to push us around with. Now the reason is if you use less flaps, you come in slightly faster, so you have more airflow over your control surfaces, making them more effective. The only bummer about that is that you're coming a little faster, so you're going to have to hold the flare longer to bleed off that airspeed to land. Eldorado Skyhawk 5416, 2 miles to the southeast, we'll enter left downwind for 22 Eldorado. What I'm probably going to do is going to use 20 degrees of flaps for this one. So I'm at the altitude I want to be, at 2200, which is 800 feet above the ground. And I'm going to go ahead about a half mile here and start my jump C. And that way I can be ready for the descent. Alright, we'll start it now. Gas on both, undercarriage down, mixture rich. Propeller, fixed propeller, it's spinning, and adjust it. Seatbelt's on, and C is carburetor heat, so I'm going to pull my carburetor heat as I enter downwind here, which basically I'll be midfield. Eldorado Skyhawk 54165, entering left downwind 22 Eldorado. I haven't reduced power yet, and just like that rectangular course, we're going to crab into the wind so we don't get blown right on top of whatever we're paralleling, which in our case is the runway. Nice strong south wind. Okay, being my landing spot, back to 17. 1700 RPM, 10 degrees of flaps. Yeah, and you can just feel it shoving you. I don't know if the camera will do it justice, but it'll be pushing us pretty good. Alright, looks like I'm about 45 degrees out, so I will turn base. Base flapping kind of fast, the crosswind coming from that side. Eldorado Skyhawk 54165, left base 22 Eldorado. Alright, rolling out. We're on final. Like I said, I'm going to stick with 20, so I'm going to leave it how it is. Turning final. Eldorado Skyhawk 54165, turning final 22 Eldorado. So with 20 degrees of flaps, we are coming a little bit faster than we would with 30. Also coming a little faster for that gust. I think it said it was like 20, gust 26 or something like that. So if that's the case, we're going to add half that gust factor, which will be 3 to our approaches. So be just above 65. You can see what it takes. It wants to cock into the wind, which is from the left. So I'm going to keep it on center line with my ailerons. But I know I got to straighten it out, so I'm going to show you what that looks like right now. Using some right rudder. Got a good little sinker right there, so I had to add some power. So I got left aileron going on and right rudder as necessary. And of course they're always changing. I should land with my wheel first. Alright, do some power. As I land, I have full scale deflection into that crosswind with my aileron. So left aileron is just, it's pinned right now. I'm bringing my flaps up as I roll out here. That's giving me less lifting, so the wind won't want to gust me back in the air. Start easing on the brakes. So you're steering with your feet once you touch the ground, and then once you're on the ground, your ailerons, you're just like you're taxiing. So I have them flying into the wind, which means I'm deflected to the left right now, full scale.